Hi Pisces, welcome back to As Above, So Below Healing Tarot. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany. So Pisces, I am recording this on Monday, which is the day that Neptune moves out of Pisces. So this transit will not happen again in our lifetime. And we are now moving into a period of more clarity, of more of a firm direction of where we're going. So I am so excited, and I hope you are too. I was also hearing in meditation tying up loose ends. So this may be a period of, kind of the in between resting and also being productive for the next expansive chapter to move forward. So I'm excited, and we'll see what's going on here. Beautiful. All right, and Pisces, I am also doing something special for your birthdays. So come February, actually the link is already in the description box below. But if you are interested in getting a card pull for your birthday, there is a link in the description box, and it's the first link. And it is specifically for your birthday. So you're going to put in your name, your birthday, and your email address. And I will send a personalized birthday card for you on your birthday. So I would love to do that for you guys. And also I'll be offering discounted tarot readings for the sign of Pisces only for your birthday. So, all right, Pisces, let's get into it. We have new life. I love this. And this is the Ankh. So this is a merging of the feminine and the masculine. So I think, Pisces, you have really began to start to fuse your feminine and your masculine nature together to create. You're using your femininity to create, but you are using your masculine to actually take action on your fertile creations. And you also have psychic here too. So there seems to be a lot of expansion happening with your psychic gifts. And I think that you are begin to ground that energy into the 3D of how you can help, how you can expand, and possibly begin a career with helping in a psychic way. And it's amazing when you can infuse like the feminine and the masculine, so the Emperor and the Empress energies together, because they work in tandem with one another. And when you have a dream, you have a vision, and you are able to implement it through action and dedication and resourcefulness, that is where the true magic happens. That is magician energy. And we are in the year of the magician. So let's get moving with that energy. Love it. I hope everyone is staying warm. There's a lot going on with the snowstorm here on the East Coast in the United States. So hope you're staying nice, warm, and toasty. You have the zero fucks. I love when this card comes out, because this really feels like you are going your own way and you are not caring how it comes out to other people who don't understand what it is that you're doing. And this to me represents autonomy. So Pisces, you are really merging into your period of autonomy and of understanding who you truly are and understanding your own personal magical signature, whatever that may be. And that helps to bridge in between the etheric world and the mundane world. And I know Pisces can understand that more than anybody else. And when you start to see glimmers of your magic, your manifestations actually taking root in the 3D, that calls for celebration, and that calls for really giving yourself a pat on the back. I feel like Pisces are beginning to really congratulate themselves on the work that they've done. And we have Saturn moving out of Pisces in February, and that is going to be a big release for Pisces, because it's been heavy. It's been heavy, but it has been such a learning period, and it really has helped prep you for this next evolution and expansion. So you also have the star at the bottom of the deck. So I love this. Yes. So a lot of you may be feeling more comfortable with your gifts, maybe feeling more comfortable in front of a camera and beginning to shine your light in areas where you possibly weren't before. And this comes from really sitting with the self. And if you, especially if you have any, like a Chiron Leo or like a Saturn in Leo or anything like that, this is really big, like return on you working on this karmic cycle. So yeah, let's see what else is going on, Pisces. What else is happening for my fishies? My beautiful magic muses. What's happening? Thank you all for you guys commenting, liking, subscribing. It really, really helps the channel. And I'm trying to grow this to really be a Pisces specific channel. So you're going to see more Pisces readings coming up. So, all right, Pisces, you have heartache and loss. And you also have truth at the bottom of the deck here. So I feel like you have gone through a period of time where I'm seeing a lot of blue on this, and blue to me represents the throat chakra and it represents truth and clarity. So I feel like you have had to use your voice to help protect yourself, even if it came across as hurting somebody else, and that is never your intention. But there's something surrounding standing up for you, standing up for your beliefs, the truth that you hold, and you may have lost people in the process of that. But Pisces, always remember that when you release things that are draining you or are tugging on you more than your energy can withstand, remember that if you are having to sacrifice yourself, it's not worth it. And that has been a huge lesson for Pisces, is to let go of the martyrism, let go of the self-sacrificing, because now you're moving into a period of time where you, in all of your wholeness and all of your expansiveness, are going to be a beacon of light for those who really need it. And you may not even know who you are touching with your story, with your light, with the struggles that you have gone through. But there really is a beautiful chapter that is opening for you. And it comes from you learning a lot of the karmic lessons, particularly for the last 11 years. So, alrighty, Pisces. What else is going on here for my fishies? Five of Wands in reverse, baby. Yes. Letting go of the conflict, letting go of the disagreements. I'm really seeing here, like, I see you saying it is what it is. And I'm accepting what it is. There's been a period of time where Pisces has had to take off the rose-colored glasses in order to really see the truth of what is in front of them, or, you know, some of that Neptunian nature where the fog has been cloudy. And Pisces, you're naturally very empathetic and compassionate and caring to the point where you will push your needs to the side to help keep the peace. And that is what I feel you are releasing. And that's what I feel you are putting an end to, because your thoughts matter. Your truth matters. And by you speaking that up, you are going to start to expand, and you're going to start to root into a new piece of who you are. So you have the Three of Wands underneath here. So this is what I feel with that tying up loose ends energy. So there's something that you are possibly reflecting on before you take that action forward. Like you are really, if you are, you know, if you're doing some stuff that's logistics, you are refining those things. If you're moving, you are, possibly taking stuff off the walls and beginning to put things away before you actually have to, really put your stuff into storage or whatever this may be for you. But I feel like you're prepping before this big expansion. And we are still in the wood snake, which that is going to be leaving us very soon. But there's still, you're shedding the last bit of who you have been. And that is really going to ask you to step into this new evolution of what you have been feeling is calling to you. And I think that that's also going to have you begin to take the unknown steps and to begin to get familiar with this new you. You have the moon here too. So this to me feels like there's some subconscious actions that are wanting to come to the surface. So this may be where you have, shoved down your feelings to the point of, I have to do this because society tells me to do this, or I have to do this because my family is telling me to do this, or religion, or whatever this is, like you're really taking a very close look on what these things are for you. And the moon is all about illumination, and this is Cancer energy. So this is really diving deep in the depths of where these pain spots are for you. And I think a lot of it has to do with the people you have kept close to you and who you have confided in, who possibly have not returned that back to you. So, all right, I'm going to get a little bit more here for you guys. Spirit, what else is going on here for Pisces? What else is going on here for Pisces? Cup. This says you should accept valid criticism. Okay. So this may be where the blind spots are, and feeling into, if you have a trusted advisor or a trusted friend who is telling you, hey, maybe doing things this way, or maybe by you possibly retreating, it may be causing some upsetness to other people. I feel like that's also where this moon energy is. So there's some behaviors that are wanting to be reevaluated or looked at. So perhaps if you have been more on the avoidance spectrum, looking at why that is. Why is there avoidant patterns that I am continuously bringing with me? Is this from childhood? Is this something that I can learn to correct, or where can there be healing done here? So you have hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Yeah. I think that you've been in the thick of healing, Pisces, and now it's time to introduce some fun and some play into your life. And I know that that may feel counterintuitive, but play is just as needed and just as important for your healing journey as, discipline or, doing the healing. So make sure that you are playing. Make sure you're bringing that inner child out. Spirit, what advice is here for Pisces? What advice is here for Pisces? Resolution and ask for help. Yeah, so this is, potentially if you need a guided person to confide in, or you may be feeling a little stagnant emotionally or with communication, this is really taking that action. So using that masculine energy to put into action, where can I help with this? Where can I grow my communication or grow within my heart space to help myself and to help the people around me? And where can I release some of this burden. And Pisces, life is continuously evolving, it's continuously changing. And it's also going to ask for you to be mutable, which you already are. You're a mutable water sign. And to know that nothing is permanent. And to embrace the flow and the cosmic waters of who you really are. So, all right, Pisces, I hope this helped. Again, if you are interested in a special birthday card pull, link for it is in the description box below. I would love to send out your birthday cards. But remember that you are the magic, but I will see you on the next one. Blessed be. Bye.